All right, call to order a special meeting of the Scott County Commissioners. And everybody's present, so we're gonna turn it over to our attorney at this time.
So this was a special meeting that was called for today for the purpose of, at 5 o'clock, for the purpose of discussing a particular issue pursuant to IC 36-2-2-8 to address a matter relative to the approval or ratification of payroll claims. That's the only item that we as the commissioners can discuss in a special meeting because of what we noticed the meeting for. Just to give a little background, at our regular meeting, I think it was determined that there were some payroll requests that came in and were approved as part of the normal course of business. However, upon review, it's been determined that there is not sufficient funds to draw from in the line items associated with those particular payments. And these would be for, I believe, part-time deputy positions within the corrections budget for the county sheriff's department. Again, I think that in my view, we are kind of in a bind here for kind of two competing reasons. One is that the county is under a continuing obligation to pay individuals that work hours. And those individuals are entitled to pay. And that's only fair. However, the county auditor has also been placed in a position that seems unfair because the council made a obvious and known reduction in that line item, and that was public knowledge, and it was available, and that amount was known, and people were told to still work, despite the fact that there may not have been money sufficient to cover those hours in that line item. So I think from my perspective, again, this is nothing that the county auditor has done, but we are at a point where we have been placed in a circumstance where we have competing legal duties. And one is to not pay claims that are in excess of budgeted amounts by council, and the other is to pay individuals who work for the county what they're entitled to. However, out of an abundance of caution at this point, because there is no funds in that line item to pay the payroll amounts, we are addressing whether or not we're going to revoke the previously approved payroll ratification and approval claims.
Okay. With that, I guess, Randy, you guys both understand what was said. I'm going to ask for a motion to rescind our vote on the payroll claims for our last meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Can we identify the line item number that these are on?
1170119.
See what Okay. I just want to make it clear that it's for that specific line item. All other payroll we're not addressing, those have been approved.
So you want to wait and put that in the motion?
Yes.
So let's, hang on a second. So I guess what we're going to do here is we're going to exclude a certain amount of payroll that's going to be on this line item, which is zeroed out, and approve the rest, and then we'll take another motion to approve our payroll for that day. And Jennifer, do you remember what that week ending was? Is it on there?
Hang on, I'm looking real quick for it.
Well, that's not, because that's at the end of the year, that's just.
We've done February 9th. And then the one prior to that would have been on January 26th. I'm sure it would have been on the payrolls, ending January 12th, January 26th, and February 9th.
I was just, we don't have a copy of our agenda from last week, do we? So it'd be on
I can look
there.
at you one real quick.
Does it be on, that, what we said in that meeting? Exactly, yeah, that line item.
Yes, so the line item number is 1170.11910.00000.
Of course, after the 119, what do you
Yeah.
got?
10.
10, and that's it, 1170.119.10.
Yes.
Okay, so Randy, it would be payroll ending January the 26th, 2023. And the line item is this right here, so.
I'd like to
I
make a motion to revoke our decision to.
I mean, 2026,
Consideration
24.
of payroll January 26, 2023.
24.
24, that's
24,
right.
sorry. On line item 1170-119.10.
Okay, Randy's made a motion, Greg.
I'll second.
Greg seconds that, and I'll make it unanimous. Now I'll ask for a motion to pay the payroll ending for January the 26th, 2024.
I'll make a motion to pay everyone else on January
Okay.
26, 2024.
All right, Randy's made the motion, Greg.
I'll second that.
Greg second that, and I'll make that unanimous, so.
And I just wanna be clear, again, I think that it's gonna be difficult for people to kind of understand the duties and obligations here. But again, the county has a duty to pay individuals for work performed. However, Indiana Code 36-2-9-13 prohibits the overdrawing of an account that an appropriation does not exist for. Okay, and that's clear. So, again, I believe that the county auditor was not put in a position that is fair. And again, these were known either reductions or diminishing appropriations in that account, and that there should have been a plan.
Okay.
That's all I have.
All right, without any further business, I'll entertain a motion to close the meeting.
I'll make it.
Randy makes a motion to close.
I'll second.
Craig seconds that, and I'll make that unanimous, so.